You're what's going on, man? It's East Speaks. I'm back after, a little layoff. Me and bro had a lot of different stuff going on both ends, but you know, we got to get back to it like we always do. So I'm a start him off. I just had a couple quick topics that I wanted to touch on, man. I know we ain't speak to y'all in a little minute. I don't think we spoke since before the conference finals started. And a lot has happened since then. So I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna start off with the Warriors and the Mavericks series, man. The Warriors got them dudes out of here in 5 games, which is expected. I don't think too many of us actually expected the Mavericks to put up a crazy, crazy fight. I thought Luka might at least get two, but we are talking about against Golden State, who's clearly the favorite to win the championship. They ain't been the best team in the league all season, technically, but if you actually, watch basketball and pay attention and different stuff like that, once you seen them getting healthy, you kind of knew that like they was the team to beat in the playoffs. They was the team to watch out for. They was going to be the championship favorite once the playoffs started. So, yeah, man. I mean, Luka got one against them. I think they won. What was that? It was either game 3 or game 4. I think they won. Um, let me make sure. Let me make sure. No, it was game 4 that they won. Luka had to get them one so they didn't get swept. That's for sure. But yeah, man, it was I can't really say it was a good series because I think it kind of played out the way we all expected. Now, if it would have been 4-2, I'd have probably said it was a good series because a lot of people wouldn't expect them to get two. I expected them to get two because I messed with Luka, I messed with Brunson, I messed with Dorian Finney-Smith. But the Warriors was just too much for them, man. They was overmatched. What hurt them a lot in that last game was rebounding. Actually, what hurt them all series low key was rebounding. Kevon Looney played a big role for the Warriors, especially in that last game. I think he played well in game 3 and game 4 too, though, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, having a actual big man that they could keep on the floor played a big role for the Golden State Warriors, man. The Mavericks need to get, if they can't, if they don't get somebody like Rudy Gobert or somebody like that in the offseason, they definitely need to pick up one of these veteran free agent big men that can help them out a lot, for real, for real. A dude as simple as like a dude like JaVale McGee. He might not help you a whole lot during the regular season because you want to preserve him for the playoffs because he is a little older. But once the playoffs come, you know what you're getting out of him. You know he going to grab boards. He going to play defense. He going to catch lobs. Like, you know exactly what you're getting out of him, and he's a footer. So it just make it a little bit different. And he got championship DNA. Let's not forget that point. So, yeah, I think the Mavs need to grab somebody like that in the offseason. Offensive rebounding killed them in the Western Conference Finals. Man, it was a bad job. But I think Steph won that the new Western Conference Final MVP trophy. I think Steph won that joint. Honestly, I probably would have gave it to somebody like Wiggins. I don't know, cause Wiggins low key been a X factor the whole playoffs, bro. It's like everybody want to stop Steph and Clay. We know what Draymond giving you. Draymond, he I think he had a couple games. I think he had 2 games in the conference finals where he scored over 15. It might have been 2 games. But Draymond not really he not really looking to score for real, for real. But yeah, Wiggins been the X factor for them the whole playoffs, for real, for real. People just been leaving Wiggins open, and Wiggins been hitting it. He been hitting it. He been rebounding, and they small ball lineup. I wouldn't say he's the center, but I would say in that small ball lineup, he's grabbing a lot of rebounds. I mean, I guess he would be considered the power forward in that lineup, but he be some of them games he was having the most rebounds on the team or the second most rebounds on the team. So yeah, I probably would have gave it to somebody like Wiggins, man. Wiggins been the X factor all playoffs for them low key. So yeah, I probably would have gave that Jonah Wiggins, but shout out to Steph. Steph did his thing. Shout out to Clay. Closeout game, Clay. He go crazy every time in a closeout game. Shout out to him. Shout out to Draymond, man. Shout out to the Warriors in general, man. They got a lot of dogs over there. They're the favorite to win the chip, honestly. Obviously. They probably mess around and win it, but we're gonna see how it play out, man. We're gonna see how it play out. And shout out to the Mavericks too, man. Shout out to Brunson, shout out to all them dudes, Dorian Finney-Smith, Reggie Bullock, Luka, whoever else, Kleber, Powell. Shout out to all them, man. They, getting the game against the Warriors. It's a good joint. You get in the game against the Warriors, and all you really got is Luka. That's your only star for real. Is Luka. And shout out to Dinwiddie too, man. Dinwiddie was hooping. Dinwiddie definitely was hooping, but they need somebody else, bro. But shout out to all them boys, man. They fought. I can't say they fought super. I guess they fought hard. You playing against the Warriors, man. What you expect? But yeah, man, I'm gonna get into this Heat and Celtics series now, though. And we got a game 7 tonight. But before we even talk about the game 7 tonight, been a lot going on in this series, man. A lot of different injuries. It's like a war of attrition, low key. I think Marcus Smart missed 2 games. Tyler Hero missed 2 or 3 games. I think he back tonight. We'll see how that goes. It is a groin injury, so he can mess around, get on the court, and be off the court in 2 minutes with that John re-injured. So we're going to see how that go. But yeah, Jimmy with the knee injury, with the knee inflammation, I think he missed the game. And then when he came back the next 2 or 3 games, he looked horrible. Oh, no, he didn't miss a game. He missed the second half. And then when he came back the next 2 or 3 games, he looked horrible. Kyle Lowry, injury. Like, it's just so many injuries. Tatum been looking like he getting hurt different times in the game. I think the last game I was watching on Friday, it looked like his shoulder was hurt, but then somehow it wasn't hurt. Like, I don't know. It's just been a lot of different stuff going on, man. But 3-3. The Celtics had a chance to close it out at home on Friday, and they folded. But Jimmy also did go for like 47, something like that. Kyle Lowry, 4 threes, 10 assists. I could say they folded, but the Heat played a really good game, so I can't just, straight up say that they just, played a horrible game. Like the Celtics just played completely terrible. They actually played all right. It's just the Heat played way better. Jimmy almost had a 50 piece, and Kyle Lowry finally woke up and looked like he wasn't hurt no more. Like they both woke up and looked like they wasn't hurt no more. Max Strus, I think the last 2 or 3 games before that, he was like 0 for 14 from 3. He actually hit some shots that game. I think he scored like 13, 14 points. That helped him out a lot. A lot of different dudes just stepped up, man. But it's been an interesting series. Marcus Smart, like I said, going in and out with the injuries. I think Derek White went crazy last game on Friday. Derek White went crazy. You wasted a crazy Derek White game. Like, I think he had like 20, 22, 23 points, like 4 or 5 threes. Like, that's a bad joint. You waste a crazy Derek White game. But, man, yeah, it's a whole lot going on in that series, man. Jaylen Brown dribbling too much, turning the ball over, hurt the Celtics a couple games. Like, it's just a lot that been going on in that series, bro. But like I said, game 7 tonight. Actually, game 7 in about 15, 20, 25 minutes. So I'm going to try to wrap this up a little quickly. Just wanted to show face and let y'all know that we still here. We still alive, man. Just been a lot of stuff going on. But game 7 tonight, I got to stick with my pick, man. It's going to be tough, but I'm sticking with the Celtics. I said that the winner out of the Celtics and the Bucks series was going to play the winner out of Golden State and the Grizzlies series. Golden State is already there waiting. So I'm still sticking with my pick. I think the Celtics win tonight in Miami. It's gonna be a hard fought game. I know. I'm already knowing what y'all probably thinking. It's definitely gonna be a hard fought game. A hard fought game. I'm probably tripping, but I gotta stick with my pick, man. I like the Celtics to win Game 7 tonight. I like Jason Tatum to go for 30 plus. I like Marcus Smart to hit at least 3 threes. And Grant Williams. They need Grant Williams to come alive tonight. You already wasted the Derek White game. I think Derek White is going to have another solid game tonight. It's not going to be as crazy as the other one. I think he's going to play solid. But Grant Williams, they need you to come alive. They need you to stay out of foul trouble. And they need you to get hot from beyond the arc. For real, for real. I still do think, I also think Jimmy is going for 30, 40 points tonight as well. Because it's a Game 7 and we talk about Jimmy. He's going to come out and do whatever he got to do. But yeah, like I said, I think the Celtics just going to be too much tonight. I think it's going to come down to the wire, but I think, I think dudes are going to step up tonight. I got to stick with my prediction, and that's how I feel. Grant Williams is the X factor. Grant Williams, Derek White. But Grant Williams, if Grant Williams gets hot, this is an easy W for the Celtics probably. If Grant could get hot and Tatum and JB play the way they usually do, it should, maybe not easy, but it shouldn't be a super tough joint. I feel like the Heat make it close at the end regardless. But if Grant get hot, they should have a nice little margin for error throughout the game if Grant Williams get hot. That's how I feel. But yeah, man, last joint I want to get into, the Rolly Romero and the Tank Davis fight from last night. Man, I'm laughing because Rolly was talking super spicy and then he got put on the ropes like he was getting ready to get 619 by Rey Mysterio. Rolly a different breed, man. Rolly's hilarious. But yeah, Tank caught him slipping with the straight left. Right in his mid, or this might have been a left hook, whatever it was. It wasn't even that hard of a left hand, but he caught him slipping. Rolly walked into it, and I don't know. I don't know if Rolly got a chin for real, because that didn't even look like Tank hardest punch. It didn't even look close to Tank hardest punch. I don't know if Rolly really got a chin. I don't know. The more he fight, we gonna see, because the more he fight people that can actually punch, he might take a couple more losses, because that wasn't even like it was clean. He caught him flush, but it wasn't like Tank ain't really, he was throwing them bitches all night. That wasn't one of them where you say, damn, he throwing them bitches. That was just one that caught him and he went to sleep. Like, I don't know if he got a chin. He went to sleep from that for real. But yeah, he got up. His knees was weak. He was, I get so weak in the knees. My man Rolly got up and he was wobbling. But yeah, man, Rolly was talking crazy, called my boy a koala with chlamydia and all types of crazy stuff. And then called him a koala with chlamydia and ain't wake up till he got in the locker room. Like, what are you talking about? You asking your pop, where are you while he walking you back through the tunnel? Like, come on, Rolly, you tripping. And then in the what's that? The post fight press conference, he said the ref was helping Tank. He had Tank running around. He said the ref was helping Tank, which I don't really agree with. They both was holding and doing dumb shit. Yeah, Tank held him a little bit more, but that's a part of boxing. Like, people will grab you when it's not an opportune spot for them. So that's a part of boxing. So I don't know if I really agree with that. He said he had Tank. He said he exposed Tank. I'm kind of torn on that. I'm not really sure if he exposed him. But the point I do agree with that he said he had him running for his life. Now, I don't think he was running for his life, but Tank, that definitely was, he definitely was doing more boxing per se than I really ever seen him do before, for the most part. He definitely had Tank backpedaling a lot, But I kind of think that was part of Tank game plan, honestly. I think he wanted to figure him out and he was trying to land that left hand. Cause he almost caught him a couple times earlier in the fight. Rolly really could have went to sleep anywhere in them first. I think after round one, any of them next 4 or 5 rounds, Tank was throwing. He missed a left hand by like 1 or 2 inches each of them rounds, at least one. So yeah, I don't know. But I like his confidence. Rolly, that is. I like his confidence. He definitely sold the fight, but he sold it and then went to sleep. So I ain't gonna say he gotta shut the up, but he gotta shut the fuck up. If you get what I'm saying, like, yeah, you can't be talking about you gonna drop dude in round one, call him a koala with chlamydia, this, that, and the third, and then you get dropped in the 6th round by not even the strongest left hand that Tank has thrown. And then you complain about the referee afterwards and talk about you had him running the whole. It's boxing, bro. Look, Rolly, good fight, brother. Good fight, brother. Because you probably shouldn't even made it that far, but Tank did have to respect your power. So I will give you that. He had to respect your power. You kept him backpedaling, so I give you respect for that as well. But yeah, you folded, bro. I think that just showed a little bit of the inexperience that you had. He was only 14-0 professional before that, 14-1 now. So I think that really shows some of the inexperience that you had. You kind of missed the fact that he was trying to set you up with that for a good portion of the fight. He definitely was trying to connect with that left hand off the counter a good portion of the fight. So yeah, man. If you would have boxed, if you would have decided to box a little better, I believe you was up 4 rounds to 1. I had you up 3 rounds to 2, but I think the official scorecard had you up 4 rounds to 1 or something like that. I had it 3-2, but I could see 4-1 because you had him backpedaling for most of the fight. But I also do think that most of the reason Rolly had them 4 rounds wasn't so much because of punches landed or him hurting Tank or this, that, and the third. I think it was more so the activity. Rolly kept the jab going, the stiff jab. He kept that going, and he was throwing them, and he was walking him down. So I think he won a lot of them rounds off activity, which ain't necessarily a bad thing. That's not a diss because you want to see activity in the fight like that. But yeah, man. You won most of the rounds off activity, but look, once you get knocked out, the card don't matter no more once you get knocked out. And it ain't like he waited to the 12th round to knock you out. He knocked you out in 6. So gotta respect it, man. Shout out to Tank, man. I don't think I know they talking about Ryan Garcia next. I don't think Ryan Garcia wants smoke with Tank for real. I know, yeah, blah blah. He's a good boxer. He got the speed advantage, this, that, and the third. But that power stop all that speed stuff. As soon as you get hit with a couple of them things, and that wind knock up out of you, that power stop all that speed stuff, man. So we gonna see though. I think, man, I really don't think Ryan Garcia want to see Tank. I think he gets knocked out quicker than 6. But that's just my opinion, man. I'm a Leo with that. Game 7, I got the Celtics. Anything else I need to Leo with? Let me think. Nah. I'm gonna try to see if bro can record this week. We get y'all another episode. You feel me, with both of us. But yeah, other than that, man, Celtics game 7. Shout out to Tank for the W. Shout out to Rolly for being a competitor for real. And selling the fight for real. But also shout out to him for going to sleep in 6 after talking crazy. Hey man, you gotta live with that. Yeah, I'm gonna get at y'all, man. Oh, they robbed my man B to All NBA for. We probably getting. Me and bro probably get into that on our. On the official episode. So yeah, I'm gonna just Leo with that. I'm gonna get at y'all next time. Peace.